Now we can get started.
Welcome, welcome.
Norm!
Always good. It's always good to make an entrance.
Okay, we're good to go? Okay, thank you, everybody, for being here today, as part of our special city council meeting. We have 3 meetings today. We'll try to hit these pretty quick. I don't think we'll be long, but we'll see. First one, we will start with our special city council meeting. We'll call that to order at this time. We'll start with item 2, which is our public comment that we're required to have tonight. I'll just read this. I doubt anybody's here to say anything, but audience members may bring any item to the city council's attention. Comments will be limited to 2 minutes. State law prohibits the council from acting on items that do not appear on the agenda. Public comments for this meeting will also be conducted electronically. Any person interested in addressing the council may submit a comment by emailing recorder@harriman.org or by visiting harriman.org/agendas and minutes, where there's a link to fill out an online public comment form. Your statement will be incorporated into the public record. Let's look for any public comments. Seeing none, we'll move on to item 3.1, discussion and consideration of a resolution amending an interlocal agreement between Harriman City and the CDRA of Harriman City relating to sales tax within the Auto Mall area. Nathan.
Mr. Mayor, members of council, so you have before you this afternoon, I'll make that correct, is an amendment to an interlocal that the city and the renewal agency entered into in December of 2019, working with former city attorney Chase Andrisi and our new city attorney. This is an amendment that removes, we had third parties spelled out specifically in there. This removes it, allowed us more flexibility, met the intent that council was moving forward. So this removes Harriman 73 partners and just makes it participants. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any comments or questions?
Nope, you want a motion?
Not a look for a motion.
Make a motion to approve resolution number R18-2022, approving an amendment to the interlocal agreement between the Harriman City and the Community Development and Renewal Agency of Harriman City relating to sales tax within the Auto Mall area.
Second.
Motion by Sherry, second by Steve. Teddy?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
And I'll vote yes. That motion carries. Move on to item 3.2, discussion and consideration to establish the property tax rate for Harriman City for the fiscal year 2022-2023. Alan.
You have the staff report before you on the new rate, but when we approved it, we approved that we would accept the state's calculation without knowing what their calculation was. We now have their number, and so we're looking for the council to just pass a resolution approving the number the state gave us.
Perfect. Thank you, Alan.
So this maybe digresses just a little bit, but I got our certified tax rate from the water district the other day, and there was just a little piece of information in there that I thought was crazy. In 2000, so last year, in the Jordan Valley Water District's area, our average residential value of a home was $465,200, and this year it was $604,300. Is that crazy? Anyway.
But one of the things you'll see later when in the other meeting is that take the police. Their tax rate went down from like 0.0019 to 0.0013, which is a pretty substantial decrease, but it's estimated to make the same amount of money. So, it's just, that's a huge drop.
Huge. Yeah.
So,
Anyway, I just thought that was crazy to.
Well, Alan, if you could, I don't want to belabor this point too much. I think it's critical that people understand, residents, this was even new to me, understand that even though the rates could be different, we're just collecting the same. And the property value, I think a lot of people get concerned when the property value goes up that Harriman City is going to get more money, and that's just not.
The way they calculate it is they take the appraised value of the year, and you're supposed to make the exact same. So they adjust the tax rate. then there's a little bit added on to the end for new growth. So if you have new growth during the year, they allow you to make that much more than you've been making before. But everyone theoretically should pay the same tax as we adjust the rate down to collect the same amount. So if your your assessment goes up, unless one of the entities that's taxing you does a truth in taxation and raises the rate, it should be the same amount from year to year.
Yeah, which is interesting too for the public to understand is that our costs go up every year, but
Yeah.
our taxes that we receive, even though you might think it goes up, it's the same amount that we're receiving. So we're never keeping up with inflation unless as a city we opt to do a tax rate increase, which we have not opted to do for quite some time. So it's important for them to know that.
Yeah, so far, our sales tax has grown at a rate that we've been able to live with what we have. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're almost 5 times as much sales tax right now as we were when I started here. So that's where we're
Good job,
we're
Alan.
living.
Yeah.
No, that's economic development.
Yeah, that's good. But that means we haven't had to even consider going into the property tax rate increase. So, thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Okay, I'll look for a motion then.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2022-29, revising the certified tax rate to .000194 for the fiscal year 2022 and 2023.
Motion by Teddy,
Second.
second by Steve. Steve,
Yes.
Sherry,
Yes.
Teddy,
Yes.
and I'll vote yes. That motion carries. Just make a note real fast. Future meetings, next Planning Commission meeting, July 7th. Next City Council meeting, July 13th. There is a joint, we still doing the joint meeting?
Yes,
Next Wednesday. Wednesday evening
correct.
on the, yeah, what's the
June-
date?
June
29th. So that is not mentioned here, but that will be a joint meeting at 6 o'clock? Is that correct, 6 o'clock? Okay. Okay, with that, I'll look for a motion to adjourn. Do I need a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
So moved. Thank you. Okay, we'll now start our, the CDRA meeting of Harriman. First, look for approval of minutes, item 2.1.
Motion to approve the minutes of May 11th, 2022.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Sherry, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Item 2.2, motion for review and outline of the finalization process to approve the minutes of 2020, June 23rd, 2022. Look for a motion.
Make a motion to have the minutes of June 23rd, 2022 be prepared and distributed to each member of the CDRA board. The board will have 10 days to review the minutes and submit any changes to the secretary. If after 10 days there are no changes, the minutes will stand approved. If there are changes, the process will be followed until all changes are made and the board is in agreement.
Second.
Motion by Sherry, I'll give it to Steve, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item 3.1, discussion and consideration of an amendment to the interlocal agreement between Harriman City and the CDRA of Harriman City with respect to sales tax in the Auto Mall area. Nathan?
Probably supposed to say Mr. Chair, members of the board for this meeting. The city council recently amended the interlocal with you, so now this is the chance for the board to do the same thing. So this, again, just removes a specific named item and changes that to participants. So this is a follow-up to the one you just acted as when you were sitting as city councilors.
Thank you, Nathan. I'll look for a motion then.
Motion to approve resolution number R2022-05, approving an amendment to the interlocal agreement between Harriman City and the Community Development and Renewal Agency of Harriman City with respect to sales tax in the Auto Mall area.
Motion by Steve,
Second.
second by Teddy. Steve?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Teddy?
Yes.
And I'll vote yes, that motion carries. Item 3.2, discussion and consideration of a resolution approving participation agreements with specified end users for the Auto Mall area.
So, Council, you have in front of you, and you were provided copies of 3 separate participation agreements. They each have, much of it is the same. There are a few differences between the specific users, but it's with Germain Marine T. Johnson Management LLC, and National Auto Plaza of Harriman. These are three end users that have been working with the developer to locate in the Auto Mall area. And so this action, approving these participation agreements, is necessary in order to offer them incentives, which with House Bill 151, that ability sunsets on July 1st. So we're trying to get that done now. So I'm happy to answer questions. I see representatives from at least one of the groups here. That would be the National Auto Plaza of Harriman. But
I like that.
the agreements, we're working to get those signed and notarized for everybody. So before that, and we'll do the agency chair today. If the agency approves it. Happy to answer any questions.
Okay, any questions or comments from council?
No, this is, it's been a lot of effort from a lot of people to get this done, and it is a good day.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Yeah, thank you for everybody involved in this so far. Here we go. I'm excited. Okay, I'll look for a motion then.
I'll make a motion. Motion to approve resolution number R2022-06, approving a participation agreement with specified end users for the Auto Mall area.
Second.
Teddy, second by Steve. Sherry?
Yes.
Teddy?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
And I'll vote yes, that motion carries. Okay, I'll look for a motion to adjourn here.
Motion to adjourn the Community Development Renewal Agency of Harriman City.
Second.
Motion by Sherry, second by Steve, all in favor.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody. We'll now move into our special Harriman City Safety Enforcement Area meeting. Look for item 1.1, approval of the May 11th, 2022 HCSEA meeting minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of May 11th, 2022.
Second.
Motion by Sherry, second by Teddy. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item 1.2, motion for review and outline of the finalization process to approve the minutes of June 23rd, 2022.
Motion to have the minutes of June 23rd, 2022 be prepared and distributed to each member of the HCSEA board. The board will have 10 days to review the minutes and submit any changes to the secretary. If after 10 days there are no changes, the minutes will stand approved. If there are changes, the process will be followed until all changes are made and the board is in agreement.
Motion by Steve, second by Sherry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 2.1, establish the property tax rate for Harriman City Safety Enforcement Area for the fiscal year 2022-2023. Alan.
Like the one on the city, we didn't have the numbers from the state on time this year. So we're approving the specific rate that has come out since that meeting. The rate for the police is .00132. Like I say, a significant drop in rates. These are showing that property values are going up. So that's what we have, .00132.
Perfect. Thank you, Alan.
Make a motion to approve resolution number R22-03, revising the HCSEA certified tax rate to .00132 for the fiscal year of 2022 and 2023.
Second.
Motion by Teddy, second by Steve. Steve?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Teddy?
Yes.
And I'll vote yes, that motion carries. Okay, look for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn the HCSEA meeting.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Sherry. All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody. Staff, thank you for accommodating a special meeting. Thank you to everybody.